If you're tired of being a low energy bum, like weak loser, then you gotta surround yourself with different people if that's who you're hanging around. You gotta start making friends with animals, man. You need somebody in your friend group who's a beast, who's gonna bring you up a level. You need beasts, man. Not necessarily like, well, maybe badass people, but someone who's at least willing to challenge you on things in your group of people you hang out with. Someone who's gonna call you out for the stupid stuff you do if you don't show up to something. I talked about this in the accountability video, but at least for my friend group, when I hang out with people, I gotta know they're capable of handling themselves. I can't help but make these car videos. It's just so convenient. You need someone who's not stuck in kitty land, you know? Someone who has like a bit of man to themselves. That's who I gotta hang out with. That's who I gotta be around. Someone who puts themselves in uncomfortable situations, because if they don't, then they're going to be in fantasy land all day talking about Marvel this, comic this, anime this. Someone you can grow with and who will challenge you, really. Like, I don't think I hang out with a single person who doesn't, we don't spar, we don't lift together, we never train together. And if we haven't, I'll try to show them to that, but you need to surround yourself with a group of people who have an aspect that you like, that you would want in yourself. Because when guys get together, it's not just tea time party or whatever. I feel like there's a usual goal we're going to go out and try to accomplish. And then even go out with your friends too. And if they have skills and knowledge that you don't have in a particular subject, then that's even better. Maybe not try to be too similar, but similar in energy. You don't want low energy friends either. They just want to sit inside the whole time and not go anywhere. And sometimes you're gonna have to pull your friends out of the house. You know, what are you doing tonight? Like, come on, let's go. You know. I know the car videos are weird. Who cares? I don't care. I just can't be around people who aren't willing to push themselves. Like, if you put gloves on them or bring them around a weight room, they're too scared. You need, and so do you. You need, solid people around you. Like, build a group. You need to build a solid group.
Nothing going on up here.
You need somebody to call you out on your ridiculousness. If your breath stinks, you don't deserve friends, man. You should sit alone, and you should consider all the steps that it's taken to get to that level of ridiculousness. I don't need the glasses, man. Yeah, someone to just call you out on stuff. Like, if someone comes and my apartment's a little bit out of shape, then they're gonna let me know. You know, and I gotta get on top of that. Wow, you know, because we have blind spots ourselves. We are weak by ourselves, and that's the weakness of the common day, because we're so atomized and so separated and far apart, and we're all living our own lives. We need to group up. We need to hold each other accountable. This is just like one of my last videos, but I think it's worth being said again. I need to pronounce my words fully. Okay, fully.
Hey man, I think I'm gonna buy this new piece of equipment that I really don't need.
Why? That's stupid. Sometimes you need that, because we get so closed in and so enraptured in our own head. Do I look silly holding this? I'm still figuring this out. I mean, the way I have this set up right now, it's all right. It would look way better if the sun was out, but I just thought, screw it, you know, let's just shoot now. And I've had people come up to me and tell me, hey, your videos are a little bit disorganized. Fine. I'll try to organize it a little bit more. I try to put I'll spend more time editing and less time, less effort in trying to just send something out. Really think out what I'm saying. It's just, these are all little examples of the benefits of having strong-minded people around you to hold you to a certain standard. And some people aren't given that growing up. So if you were one of those kids that when your parents got mad at you and they didn't feel like disciplining you, they handed you an iPad or told you to go play on your Super Nintendo, and you didn't do a sport or were in a club, like any sort of club after school, and you weren't held anything accountable, I recommend you to join a group, join a club, find a group of people, maybe it's a little bit older than you, that'll hold you accountable and ask you things that you told them about, to make sure that you're on pace, you're doing what you're supposed to do, everything's being taken care of that you want to have happen. Now, I'm not saying get a bunch of nosy people around you. You don't want nosy people. Like that just frustrates me when people are nosy and in your business. Cause that's like, I feel like a sign of, jealousy or whatever, seeing what you're up to. You don't want jealous people around you. People that can hold their own. I know in your brain you're thinking, "Ooh, I would love people to be jealous of me." No. Because that's gonna hurt you in the long run. That's gonna cause, I don't know what to say about that. Because you do want a level of competition, but not jealousy. A person who's competing for a championship spot, I wouldn't say is necessarily jealous of his competitor, but he just wants what they want. And you don't want to make enemies, of course, but it's like you're both trying to reach for something, not attacking each other, but playfully trying to move up a ladder in order to attain something. Having all your sets and reps done. Martial arts, making sure you're doing the move properly. If you're, this reminds me of something. My jiu-jitsu coach would say, position over submission, and I might do a video titled that. But you want to make sure someone's holding you accountable if you're rolling with them, that you're marking off each step, pin the leg, slice the knee, and secure the position so the person can't move. This is just an example, but in jiu-jitsu you want to hold somebody down and have control in each spot, because if a step is passed, you don't make sure you're securingly holding them through each position, then they can escape. And that's where the weakness is. You want to make sure someone is making sure that you are in every position secure to reach that submission, and the submission is like the end goal of jiu-jitsu, is to get them to tap. So you want to make sure that you're secure in each position you're at, and it really helps if you have someone with you to make sure that in each position you are at, you're able to hold it down, metaphorically speaking.